joint right here is going out to everybody getting money. I mean the real cream.
That was your last message.
Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all.
What's going on, guys? It's your host with the most, DJ ZipLock, and you're tuned in to the art of hip hop. You know, I call myself DJ ZipLock because I keep it fresh on the mic. So you already know, this week we're gonna do our number 10 album of all time, rap album of all time, and we're gonna progressively go down from 10 to 1 throughout the series. So today at number 10, we have the Wu-Tang Clan studio debut album, The 36 Chambers of Shaolin. And there's a couple different reasons why I put that album number 10. Personally, it's one of my favorite albums. I love the Wu-Tang Clan. I've been a fan of them since this album, so the first time I heard it. But for those of you who don't know, the Wu-Tang Clan is a group that formed around 92 in Staten Island. It's a borough of New York. And their style of music was kind of unique. It was like that underground, rugged, cut music. No one really heard it before. RZA, who's actually the producer and co-founder of Wu-Tang, and he produces a lot of their tracks, was a huge Kung Fu fan. And he loved like the karate films and all those like late 70s, 80s karate films, all the Bruce Lees and all that stuff. And he actually found a way to intertwine that with his rap music and hip-hop lifestyle. So he would use samples of lines from the karate films, or like when people would fight, you would hear like the swords, or you would hear the punches, and he would use that into his beats and convert those into like beats, and it was just a unique way to put everything together. Another reason why I think this album is number 10 was because this rap group consisted of like 10 people. You know, you had RZA, GZA, Old Dirty Bastard, Method Man, Raekwon the Chef, Ghostface Killer, Inspector Deck, You God, Master Killer, and eventually you added Capadonna. So that's like 10 people on one album, let alone one song, one track. And they each had their own flow. You know, Old Dirty Bastard had his unique like voice and style. RZA had his own style. GZA had his own style. Everyone had their own style, but yeah, when you put them together, they still sounded like one. And then Wu-Tang 36 Chambers is an iconic album. If you're a big if you're a big fan of rap music, sorry about that. If you're a big fan of rap music, you know this album. You know Wu-Tang. Everybody knows the Wu. You know Wu-Tang's for the children. And this album actually, where is this at? This album actually was successful. A lot of people didn't think it was going to be successful because of the whole Kung Fu and underground rugged cut that people weren't accustomed to. Mind you, this is the early 90s, so people were used to hearing people like Will Smith, MC Hammer. RZA actually had a song called We Love You Rakim when he was like Prince Rakim before he like left that to the Wu-Tang, and it was more like that Fresh Prince, Will Smith type of rap. It wasn't that hard like underground rugged type of rap. So this was like a shock to people that they were actually that they were fan base for it. And it actually drew number 41 on the US Billboard 200 chart, selling 30 copies the first week on sale. And by 1995, so 2 years after it was released, it was certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. And in October 2018, it was certified triple platinum. So this album was a huge success. It's not like a one-hit wonder type of album. Like, these people knew what they were doing, and you know, people listen to that album to today. I listen to the album. People might see me driving around school listening to the album. Like, Wu-Tang is for the children and Wu-Tang's forever, and for that reason, I have it at number 10. Long live and prosper.